Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you for joining me in this video today. So I'm going to be doing a review on a fake tan that I have bought recently and have absolutely fallen in love with. So it is the Moriz Advanced Pro Formula Ultra Dark. A couple of weeks ago I was looking for a new tan to buy. What was I using previously? I can't even remember what I was using previously, it's been that long since I've had it. So I was looking for a new tan to buy and found these. I got two bottles from Superdrug. They were on offer. I think they were $4.99 or $5.99, dropped down from I think about $8.99, something like that. I'll go back and check it and I'll pop it up there so you can see how much it was and I bought it for. So I bought two bottles because I was thinking, why not? It says it's ultra dark, that's what I like. Where I'm so pale, ghostly pale, I do like quite a darker tan and I think it just looks better with the tan. Everyone eats their own. I know people think that natural and whiter is better, but I do like having a tan. I just think I feel happier, more confident with a tan, and I feel that, I don't know, I look prettier. If I can say that without getting bashed for that, because you should be comfortable in your own skin anyway, but that's just what I'm comfortable with, so that's my own personal opinion. So I can go in the sun and sunbathe for as much time physically possible and I won't change colour. I'll probably go a little bit red and a bit freckly, but I just don't tan and it's really frustrating. My dad, I swear he's Mexican or something because he sits and watches Neighbours for 5 minutes and he's dark. It's so frustrating. Whereas my mum is quite pale. So I've definitely got my mum's genes with the pale side. Not that pale's bad or anything, I would just like a tan. So I actually put it on last week and tried it last week and yeah, the results were what I like and what I'm comfortable with. I've worn it throughout the week, haven't topped it up, so I've worn it throughout the week, haven't topped it up. I think it definitely lasts about 3-4 days, but then I do exfoliate every single day, so if I topped it up or probably just laid off the exfoliating a little bit, then maybe it might last a bit longer. So I'll have to kind of tweak what I'll do to try and see if it'll last longer. So this is a mousse and it is the pump top as mousses are. Instagrad tanning mousse, fabulously dark instant tan, maximum gradual tan, longer lasting, moisture rich, patented fragrance technology. So what I did find when I tried it on last week is that it does have a hint of a smell, but it's not that overbearing fake tan smell. I'm sure if you are a fake tan user, you know exactly what I'm on about with the smell of it. The biscuity kind of, it's not bad, but it's not nice when it's that overpowering with some tans. And my other half hates the smell of fake tan, and it's quite annoying because normally my tan routine will be before bed, leave it on overnight and then wash it off in the morning. But when we go to bed, he just doesn't like it because it stinks and he hates that. So yeah, not a happy family all round with that one. But what he did say, sorry, last week was, when I put it on, he was at work. So when he came home, I was a completely different colour because believe me, when this goes on, it is dark, very, very, very dark. And even he said throughout the day that he couldn't really smell it. When he got up close and he like literally sniffed, then he could smell it, but it wasn't like I'd walk past him and he'd go, oh God, you stink of fake tan, ugh, don't like it. So that is a bonus for me actually. So, and if that helps anybody else in that situation, that is a really good thing. So there's just a tiny hint of smell. So back to what the bottle says. So it says the St. Moriz Advanced Pro Formula Collection brings you our most advanced range yet. Salon quality formulations with advanced ingredients and proven results. It will revolutionise and lock down your perfect tan. Go ultra dark to transform your tanning experience. The Ultra Dark Mousse is an advanced dual acting formula which delivers a fabulous instant ultra dark tan plus building a maximum tan underneath. How to apply, well, everybody obviously knows how to apply a fake tan, but if you are new to this, they recommend that for getting the best results following our tanning expert simple steps. Exfoliate with a Sun Moriz exfoliating skin primer and moisturise dry areas of the skin, knees, feet, elbows and ankles with the Sun Moriz moisturising tan enhancer and allow to dry. Always use an applicator mitt or wear gloves to prevent staining your palms. Application mitt, check. Shake a closed bottle well before use and then apply a small amount of mousse onto a mitt and blend in a circular motion onto the body and face to avoid streaks on these elbows, bend when applying to these areas. It gives a fabulous instant tan whilst building a maximum dark tan over 4 to 6 hours throughout the day or night. During this time, avoid any contact with water, perspiration or applying any other products to the skin. As with all instant tans, wash off and unveil your fabulous tan. Buildable colour that can be applied daily to achieve your ultimate ultra dark tan. With daily use, the tan will build into a darker colour. The more you use, the darker colour you will go. Believe me, one application, you are dark. So imagine what colour you will be if you apply it for 2, 3, 4 days, as they say on the bottle. The only thing I find with the packaging, now I'm going to try and show you to see, but it's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, you know, say you've got packaging and it's got the writing on it, you know when the printer just hasn't quite got enough definition, the wording hasn't got enough definition, that's what I'm looking for. The wording just doesn't have enough definition. So like the smaller fonts, it's a little bit wishy-washy to read. I mean, you can still read it, but it is a little bit, I'll try and show you, see if it'll pick it up on the camera. I don't know if you can see that, and on the kind of goldy bit here, again, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. It's kind of scratchy. Don't know what this is, scratchy. Yeah, so the writing isn't quite clear with the sort of the printing side of things, but we're not here about the packaging, we're here about the tan itself. So what I'll do, as you can see, I am kind of pale as anything. I've taken a before picture of my arm and we'll do an after picture of my arm, but what I'm going to show you, put my mitt on, I'm just going to pop a tiny bit so it comes out like that, as mousses do, and just show you on my arm the initial colour. There. So as you can see, that is hella dark and I love it. Oh, it gets me so excited. It is quite, I wouldn't say watery, I can still feel it slightly, not damp, it's slightly moist on my skin still, but whilst you're still faffing around and doing everywhere else, it will obviously dry. What I did find last week though is it dries a lot quicker than other tan mousses that I've used, so that is a bonus. I felt like after I'd done my body, I stood for like a couple of minutes, I got the hairdryer, did the cool over just to dry off, and then was able to put my tracksuit bottoms on straight away and top and not feel like I had to pull it off my body because it was still wet. So that is a definite bonus for me, being able to get this done, get in my trackies and go and sit in front of the TV, done, dusted. That is definitely a bonus for me. So there, it's pretty much dry now, which didn't take that long if I'm honest. So that is the base coat. I've done it in a really awkward position on my arm, so I'm like trying to do that. So that is the base colour, and yeah, it is super dark already. So yeah, last week when I was talking about when my other half said it didn't smell, my face, which you'll see, was that colour, and he walked in and looked at me, and where I had a duvet over me like this and just my head out, he looked at me and went, "What on earth have you done?" So that is how dark it gets. Last night, what I did do, I did a huge exfoliation. I did my legs, I epilated my legs, got all the hairs out, because I find if I don't tend to shave my legs too much because I get really bad trapped hairs on my legs, and I find that shaving makes them worse, whereas epilating is kind of ripping the hairs out of the follicle itself. So, and I find that they grow back a lot easier and I don't have so many trapped hairs. But when I do that before I tan, immediately before I tan, I find that I get some funny areas that the tan sticks to. So I'll do my shaving the night before with the exfoliating the night before, and then this morning what I've just done is gone over with, is it a loofah? What are them kind of funny bally, not sponges, but they're funny netty type things, and then just quickly gone over my, I said quickly, and then gone over my body with a little bit of shower gel. What I also have done, because I have a really awkward, funny skin, it is so frustrating. So at the moment I'm having a huge kind of, I don't know if you can see that, eczema, psoriasis kind of breakout, if you can call it. I've moisturised. What I do use, because my skin does get bad, is the oilating cream. You can, I think you can get this in your local stores. You can get cream like that anyway in like Tesco's or a pharmacy anywhere. So I've paid particular attention with that to my areas here. Also at the moment my ears have gone really dry all behind, and my ears, my lobes and ears, of course they're my ears, my lobes as well. So I've paid extra attention to there. And for some reason I just have this little patch of skin on my lip here, just this dry little patch here, so I've paid extra attention to that as well. I know that with my skin the way it is, I probably shouldn't tan, and a lot of people will probably say, oh, you should stop tanning with this. But this is an everyday thing for me. If it's not here, it is somewhere else on my body, and I'm not going to put my life on hold or stop doing something. This makes it sound really deep and serious. I do apologise, it's just a skin thing. Yeah, so I'm not going to stop doing something because of this. I don't want to let this affect my life more than it already does. Like I said, if it's not here, it is somewhere else. I think it is related to the specific diet that I'm on. I'm not really on a diet, I just can't consume certain things because of medical reasons. Believe me, I have tried not tanning for ages and ages and ages, weeks, if you can call it weeks and months, but it's still there, so I don't think it is tan related. I have tried different options with that. All I can do is just moisturise it, and just, I think the weather is a big factor as well at the moment, how cold it's getting, so that doesn't help the situation. But hey ho, it is what it is. That is just the life and the skin that I've been blessed with, thank you. So basically I just apply it with this little mitt here. So this I got off eBay, I think it was something like £2. Again, I'll link that below from where I got it from. So it's obviously got the nice soft suede kind of side on this side, and I just plop it on as normal and rub it into my skin. So what I'm now going to do is I'm actually going to apply the tan off camera, because I always do a full body application. So yeah, that takes, I wouldn't say it takes too long, it's just awkward, especially trying to get my back. I have seen those kind of, you know, the mitts that almost looks like a long oven thingy thing. Oh, what are they called? You know them oven mitts that's just like a long piece of material and you put your hands in and then you get it out, and like a mitten, oven mitten thing. Oh, I don't know. I'll probably put a picture up there if I know what I'm on about. You will know too. If you know what it's called, comment down below, because I cannot for the life of me think of what they're called. I have seen them to do the back. I need to invest in one actually, because I can't really stretch that far to get my back. It's ridiculous. So yeah, that bit is time consuming if I'm totally honest. So yeah, I'm gonna go put the tan on and I will come back and you will see that I will be a different colour. Right, okay, so it is quite dark. Brace yourselves. This is how it looks as soon as you put it on, which yeah, it does look absolutely ridiculous, but believe me, when it washes off, it is so nice. That's why my other half walked in last week and was like, oh my gosh, what have you done to your face? Because of this. Yeah, I know, I need to do my palms. Yes, I know. Yeah, so yeah, it is quite dark. It's not a tan that you can necessarily go out during the day with and it gradually develops during the day. It's definitely a full-on instant, wow, it's hit you and it's dark. So for that reason, yeah, it is one that you have to sit at home or do it the night before and then wash it off in the morning. So what I'm going to do, it's now 11:20. Zoom. Yeah, 11:20 or just turned 11:21. I'm going to leave it on for the 4 hours, 46 hours, and then I'm going to shower, and then I'll come back to you and show you what it looks like once the base layer's kind of all washed off. It's now just gone 5:30. Well, it's more like 25 to 6. Sorry, I've been asleep all afternoon. Ha, funny. So, how many hours is that? That's 20 past 11, so 20 past 12, 20 past 1, 20 past 2, 20 past 3, 20 past 4, 20 past 5. So it's just over 6 hours of having the tan on to develop. I'm going to go have a shower and then be back once it's all washed off. What I would definitely recommend is I would put it on overnight and then wash it off in the morning. I mean, I've just washed it off now and it doesn't seem nearly half as dark as intense as it did last week. And I'd put it on before bed and then, I don't know, I must have had about 8, 9, 10 hours sleep because it was the weekend, so I have a bit of a lay-in. Yeah, so I would definitely say keep it on as long as you can and then wash it off after a number of hours. I don't think 6, just over 6 is enough, but I've still got a nice tan, I've got a nice glow, which I'm happy with, and it's a gradual developing tan underneath as well. Just check. Yeah, maximum gradual tan. So it should keep developing as the time goes on. But I'm still very happy with the product. I will definitely keep using it and it will definitely still be a staple in my tanning range that I've got. If you use any tans that you think I should try, that are dark, that you like that are dark, leave a comment down below. I will definitely try them. I'm always up for trying new things. I hope you've enjoyed this video today and thank you for watching. Me.